And good night. Of course, this is our second night of coverage here from the Placencia Peninsula. We're once again here at the Belize Ocean Club, joined now by William Neal.
And it's exciting to be here to actually be a witness to another in the chapter of relations between Belize and Guatemala as facilitated by OAS. Of course, this is a SICA meeting, but it's a, what would you call it, a collaborative kind of effort between SICA and the OAS?
Of course, and of course tomorrow is actually the big day. There have been several other sideline meetings and events that have been put together. Yesterday we saw the wrapping up of the mixed commission for the ROC. Today there is actually the meeting of the Council of the Ministers of Foreign Affairs of SICA, and tomorrow is actually the 53rd Ordinary Summit, the 53rd Ordinary Summit, that is, of the heads of state and government of Central America and SICA, member countries of SICA. So it really is the big day. In fact, one of the things that they're really preparing for is to be able to bring the heads of state into country. There is the Vice President of Costa Rica already here. The others are coming in tomorrow, including President Otto Perez Molina, who is the President of Guatemala.
And of course, what happens today is really the heavy lifting to make sure that all the agreements are ready for the signatories tomorrow. So today is really a working session. It's rather extensive, and it runs really late, and it's all about business to make sure that they're ready for tomorrow.
Which makes the facilitation of the meeting tomorrow a lot smoother as well. That's one of the things that we always have to take into consideration. All the details of these agreements that will be signed tomorrow, the technical persons, the foreign ministers, they have all been able to go through them so that when the heads of state come, they can be able to go through their opening ceremonies, a revision, and they can be able to make their sign the agreement tomorrow. And of course, as an addition there, we do want to let you know we will be broadcasting both the opening ceremonies and the signing of the agreement live on Channel 5 as well.
And we will also come to you very early at 6 a.m. so you can tune in, and we'll have some great guests tomorrow. But before we go there, one of the things that is happening tonight is that there'll be the conferral of the Order of Distinction on the General Secretary for the OAS,
Jose Miguel Insulza, His Excellency Jose Miguel Insulza. That is actually happening probably within the next hour. And so he has arrived in the country and been on the peninsula since this evening. And Honorable Wilfred Ellington will be making this particular presentation a bit within the next hour, really.
And that happens at a very special ceremony that will take place tonight at the Placencia Hotel. And it will start off with just a welcome from the minister himself, and then the conferral will happen shortly thereafter. And this is one of 4 levels of merit awards that Belize has.
It's the second highest.
It's actually, I think you have the Hero of Belize, the Order of Belize, the Order of Distinction, and then the Meritorious Service Award. So usually you've had other non-Belizeans really receive this award, because you've had Edwin Carrington, who worked with CARICOM for 22 years, receiving the award as well. And you've had outstanding Belizeans as well. So it's definitely quite an honor, and we'll be there, and we'll be able to share some of those shots with you so that you get an idea of exactly what happens a little bit later.
And of course, tomorrow morning in our continued coverage, we will be joined by Secretary General of the Organization of American States, His Excellency Jose Miguel Insulza. Of course, we're getting in the queue at this point. We do have to wrap up. We just wanted to give you an update as to how things have been going on this end. And remember to tune in for extended coverage tomorrow. We're actually having a special edition of Open Your Eyes. We start at 6 a.m. instead of 6:30 a.m. Because we will be joined by the foreign ministers of both Belize and Guatemala. That's a very important conversation taking place there, followed by our other guests, which will include
the OAS General Secretary,
And we will also
Excellency
have
Insulza.
the Foreign Minister of Costa Rica, as well as their Vice President as well. It's going to be a very extended show. We hope you tune in. It will be followed as well by the opening ceremony of the summit, and also a bit later by the signing of the agreement. Thank you again for tuning into this broadcast, and signing off, of course, Marleni Cuera
And William Neal.
reporting for News 5 Live.